No. Thank you so much, Chair. Good evening, JD.
Good evening, Honorable Member.
Tell me, in your knowledge, how many protectors does your friend and brother Matlala have?
I can't tell. Every time when I'm meeting him, he was driving alone with his private vehicle, and these different colored VIP protectors.
Do you know that he is on record in this committee saying that he has got 16 bodyguards?
Yes, I saw that in media.
Which, in a nutshell, that means he is driven in a convoy.
I don't think he's driving. Maybe 16 who are working for him.
No. Says he has got 16 bodyguards.
Those protectors?
Protectors, yes. And
yes.
8 of which are from the state, the Defense Force, and 1 of which is from the Special Task Force.
Yes, I know that. My members told me that some of them are coming from defense.
So he's donated, or there was an intention to donate 5 cars to 4 cars.
Yes.
To
Ekurhuleni, yes.
He is on free and voluntary basis borrowed the city a helicopter without any charge.
No, it's not him.
So
I don't know who donated. It's not Vusi. I don't know who did they communicate with. You see, because when I was suspended, I was still checking who are these people who branded this thing. It's not him. They did it with their own. They stole the idea of Mike, the idea of Vusi, but they did it with their own people, a certain company and everything. But I think we can track it because that helicopter is having a name and a certain number. With Vusi, it's a different story. It was 4 cars, not a chopper.
No.
Yes.
No. Check your page 99 of your bundle of your bundles. The letter from Cat Matlala, paragraph 4 of the letter says, in addition to the donation, Cat VIP intends to lend the EMPD a helicopter to fly for a maximum of 2 hours per month, which will aid them to gain an aerial view of the city during their operations.
There you are correct. I'm saying it's not him who donated. They stole the idea and did it with someone else.
Yeah, but the point is he availed his helicopter for the usage of the city free of charge. It means he is the one who would fuel the helicopter.
Yes, you are correct.
On behalf of the city.
You are correct.
Then you want us and the people of South Africa to believe that given this Cat came to you on several bases to ask for 1,000 rand for petrol.
No, the issue of that, it happened after this has failed, after these things have failed. That it was 2 years after.
No, but the point is, this Cat is ready to donate you material. Cat is driven in a convoy. Cat is availing a helicopter for the usage of the city, to fuel the helicopter, to fly in the aerial view of the city for 2 hours a month. And you want us and the people of South Africa to believe that Cat regularly came to you to ask for 1,000 rand for a petrol.
Honorable,
given this background I've just given you.
Honorable Member, I didn't say regularly.
But it was not once. That's what you said.
No, in terms of, not every day. But
I did not say every day.
But
regularly does not mean every day. It can be in each and every 3 months.
No, not like that. No, you didn't do that. I'll be lying. I can't take advantage of that because it's not there. I must lie about him. No,
I'm saying the question is, you want this parliament and the people of South Africa, given this which is contained in your statement and the letter from Cat VIP of donations, including the helicopter, and is the one who's going to fuel the helicopter for the usage of the city. No, you want us and the people of South Africa to believe that Cat came to you not once to ask for 1,000 rand for a fuel.
I didn't say that.
So it means each car in his convoy gets 58 rands fuel. Is that what we are saying?
I didn't say that.
Do you want to apologize to the people of South Africa for misleading them?
No, I didn't say that, Honorable.
Okay, can we give you an opportunity for 1 minute to apologize for the people of South Africa for misleading their parliament?
Maybe if I've said regularly, I apologize for that. But you once asked, I know it was difficult for
Do you
you.
apologize for misleading the people of South Africa and their parliament?
Let me say regularly, I apologize.
Let's move. You say to Honorable Nduli, Cat is your friend and your brother. You confirm with Honorable Nduli. This is in collaboration with what is contained in paragraph 48 of your statement, that he is your brother. But comes Honorable Breitenbach asking the same question. You say no, he is no longer your friend. You even make an example that even those who grow up together do not become friends forever at some times. Isn't that confusing?
As I've clarified, there was a communication breakdown from 2023 up until his arrest. Maybe we'll talk once. No friends, they talk, but that time we even phone calls, we're no longer talking. There was a gap.
Mr. Mkhwanazi,
there was no friendship.
You wrote this statement in December 2025.
Can I read it so that you can understand? I've said
I'm not talking about what you wrote.
Oh.
I'm talking about what we have told Honorable Nduli and compare it with what we have told Honorable Breitenbach. When did evidence leaders consult you to write this statement?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm saying
so it means you wrote this statement, signed on it, whilst Mr. Cat Matlala is in prison.
I said
no. Do you agree that
yes,
you signed off the statement whilst Mr. Matlala is in prison?
You are correct. You are correct.
Now, you say to Honorable Breitenbach, he is no longer your friend. He was your friend, but because of the arrest, he is actually there's a communication breakdown. We even make an example that even those who grow up together do not become friends forever.
Not after his arrest. As I've said that from 2023 till now, there was a communication breakdown. We're no longer communicating. We will communicate once. It's not to say we fight, not to say he's not a friend, not to say what to say, but now there's a gap. We were no longer communicating. No friends, they communicate time to time like this, but there was a gap.
No. The usage of your statement to Honorable Breitenbach was that he was your friend. He became a friend.
That's why he said to me, she's not agreeing to me, because he wanted me to say, he wanted me to say he's no longer a friend. I've said there's a communication breakdown. We are no longer communicating like before.
Okay.
There's a gap between us. I even said that it doesn't mean that when you grow up with a person, you see, up until now, we'll remain friends, we'll remain that close. It's not my enemy. I didn't fight with him. You see, even before these things were there, honorable member, you see, but there was also just a communication breakdown. That's why he even said to you, to this house, he was my friend. He said that.
I'm following up on this thing because you gave two contradicting responses to one question. Now, I'm asking on their behalf, they have left. Is Mr. Cat Vusimuzi Matlala your friend and your brother?
No, he was my friend and my brother. We didn't fight.
That's okay.
Yes. We are not enemies.
No, wait.
We are not enemies.
You are saying he was.
Yes.
Underline was.
Yes.
It means he is no longer your friend.
Yes, we are no longer.
Yeah. You see, we are going back to what Honorable Breitenbach was talking about. When did you write this statement?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
And today.
And you say in this statement yesterday that he is like a brother and a friend.
Now, can I read the
Now,
statement?
today you say,
Honorable Member, you are changing the statement.
okay,
We are changing.
what does it say?
I said, once I met him, I talk about the past. He was very close. We were communicating.
No, there's no such a thing.
But the statement says
Let's go to paragraph 48.
But the statement says so.
Let's go to paragraph 48.
Read that
Yes.
paragraph.
Once I met him, page 48, once I met him, we developed once I met him, we developed a professional rapport similar to collegial interaction I maintain with others in security and agencies. Whilst Mr. Matlala is co-director at Medicare, he also owns security company Cat VIP Security. Our communication initially began on common ground.
Yeah.
Yes,
Move on.
I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
Yeah, move on.
Yes. Our shared responsibilities within broader community safety environment, where collaboration is essential to effective safeguard communities, principal provincial personnel at the time of meeting, I occupied the position of Director Specialized Services. Therefore, his interests fell squarely within the scope of responsibilities within. We subsequently grew closer and became like brothers to me. I will elaborate.
No, don't elaborate. The statement
says
does
so.
not lead.
No, the statement
it's
says
fine.
so.
Let's leave it there. Here you are making a scenario of how did he become a brother and a friend. This statement you have just read now does not say that he's a former friend. Do you agree?
You are interpreting. It talks about the past.
Yes,
The
because
past and former.
yeah, because
The
you can't do friendship in the future. I'm meeting you today. Tomorrow this will be a past. So you are giving us an account of how he became a friend and a brother to you. So it's a past, I agree.
And it's also.
It does not say that he's a former friend. And you signed off this thing yesterday.
Yes, but can I talk to this?
Okay.
And it doesn't also say we are still friends. He has spoken to this committee and said he was my friend. And I'm also confirming that there's a communication breakdown. We didn't communicate anymore for the past 2 years or 3 years.
Where do you get this? He was my friend, but
no, he said
not here.
He said in this committee. Cat said it in this committee.
Cat?
Yes, Cat Matlala, he said it. Let me repeat it. Advocate asked him, do you know Julius Mkhwanazi? He said, yes, he was my friend. And it is recorded in this house. And you were part of that meeting, Honorable Member, remember?
Did you see me then?
Yes. Even though I was busy with Malanga, but I happened to watch that part of it.
Okay. Let's take down to witness D. You say you were part of that operation, but you don't know witness D.
I was not part of the operation.
We're not part of the
Yes. It's under investigations. And when I talk like this, I'm having challenges. But I must let me respond so that will be clear. The operation started according to witness day. The operation started 8 o'clock. I was called the early hours of the morning, around 2:02, to respond to the success when I was called by Yako, I forgot the surname. I was not part of the operation. The operation started 8 p.m., 2000, let me say 2000 hours. I only arrived there for 5 minutes. Then because the operation was there. In fact,
but did you go to the crime scene?
Yes, I went there.
Did you go before or after the fact?
I don't know about the fact. I don't know before. I don't know.
You don't know what happened in the place you were there?
Yes, I was standing outside and it's under investigations and but I was not part of the operation. Let me say so, Honorable.
What were you doing there?
I was called for the success. You see, that's how I responded. I always respond to successes when my members call me. But to say what success is,
Commissioner,
like achieving fire, like when you arrest firearms, discovering of goods, many things. When police
it means you receive a report after an operation.
No.
We have successfully executed the operation. I'm not a police officer.
Yeah, I'm worried when I'm responding. It's under investigation. Please, may I not? You'll get the report from officers.
No, that's fine.
Because it's sensitive to me and it's gave me bad publicity that I made that.
Yeah, but also, if you confirm to be there to receive a success, however you put it, it is. I don't know, and these things happened there. You're supposed to be aware of that.
No one informed me about that. I was only informed by IPD when they say, hey, there's these allegations. But in his statement, I've said it. He even said, sorry to point the finger, in his statement, he even said, I don't know that person, or I don't know Mr. Mkhwanazi. He called me Superintendent Mkhwanazi. I don't know Superintendent Mkhwanazi. Superintendent Mkhwanazi never spoke to me. You see, the person who spoke to Superintendent Mkhwanazi spoke to me. He said, you see. And they asked him again, when we read that thing, that statement, can you point? He said, I don't know him. You see, they've asked me, I don't know that person.
No, let's leave.
Okay, thank you.
Let's leave that, knowing that. But is it your evidence that you were in the alleged crime scene, but you're not aware of a person being investigated who got killed there and an instruction being given for the corpse to be disposed of?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You are not aware?
Yes, there's nothing like that. There's no communication to me.
Okay, except Cat VIP, which other security companies do you work with?
We work with many. It depends on what you're doing. It's many security.
And all of them have no registered memorandum of understanding for working?
No. That's
so
what
it was a street-mate approach.
Yeah, that's what when I responded to the Honorable Leader, that's said that's the gap that we need to close.
So do you blame them when they work with the Samasamas against you? Because you have nothing official to hold them on.
No, yesterday I was reading another article. I saw EMPD working.
No, you say in your statement.
No, I'm saying that. I'm
saying in your statement, sometimes you get surprised when you see some security companies working with them.
No, I don't blame anyone.
Yeah, because you don't have any official arrangement with them. It's a street approach.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Because do you agree that as we say, the fact that this is a private-public partnership, it does not stand because there is a PPP gets agreed upon between the parties involved.
I agree with that.
So if it's a strat-mate approach, there is no PPP there.
100%, Honorable. I agree with you.
Okay. So you get approached by Mr. Van Veek as the first person who comes to pitch to you the issues relating to Medicare 24, blah, blah, blah. Is he the first person to approach you?
I was saying, is he the first person?
First person to approach you in relation to Medicare 24 proposals?
Yes.
Okay. Did you make him your friend and your brother?
He was the first and the last.
Did you make him your friend and your brother?
I know you can't, with us and blacks and whites, you don't have this relationship. See, no. But we communicate. He was not my brother. We don't have that. No,
Why?
He's an African around the township.
You don't like African?
No. I believe in non-racial, non-sexist.
Okay.
Yes, I believe in that.
But you just did not click.
Yeah, we're communicating, but we socialize differently.
Okay, no, that's fine. It was just on a passing.
Yes.
Which law regulates the donation of movable properties to an institution of government, a local government?
That's why we said there are gaps. I thought proxy, because he's dealing with this thing on daily basis, going to.
No.
He said no.
Leave a human being. Which legislative framework regulates donations to an institution of local government? And fortunately, you say Matlala was not the first one. So which law did you apply in accepting donations of vehicles from Mr. Cat Matlala and others? You relied on what legislation?
No, I relied on proxy to guide me. But I MFMA should guide us.
Which section?
No, I think it should guide us.
MFMA section 67
Yes.
speaks about the municipality donating. MFMA section 12 speaks about establishing a separate fund for funds donated to the local municipality. Hence, I'm specifically asking about movable property.
That's why I answered when the honorable member, I still repeat, when he said it means that there's a shortfall, there's a gap, we need to establish.
But you did it anyway.
No, it didn't materialize.
Okay. You did it anyway.
It didn't materialize. We wanted to.
But you were doing it. That's the point.
Yes, proxy said it was.
When you're doing it and you say in on record here that
Okay,
you have done it before. It's not the first time.
Yes.
That's what you said.
They said done it before, yes. Not me personally.
Okay.
Because it will be recorded wrongly that he has been doing these things forever and ever. But it happened before, I agree with you.
Okay. That's fine. Have you ever been, or has EMPD been involved in arrests or executing operations outside the EMPD jurisdiction?
Many times.
Why?
It's part of our duties. And we are
Outside EMPD
yes,
jurisdiction?
yes.
Can you elaborate?
Yes, the memorandum of understanding which we signed with different cities. But now it's Western Ekurhuleni. We signed with in the province. We signed with all the cities within the city of Ekurhuleni.
That we MOU with other
yes, and
police departments.
Yes, I've submitted the documents guided by SAPS Act Section 60, but the city can have. But we have also under different police. We have also executed under different national commissioners. We are part of the teams that are tracing most wanted suspects. And we not to say we trace them with SAPS. We're given the list nationally, Limpopo, KZN, and I leaded those operations. And we were there was a competition and we won number 1 or 2 during those days because we executed and arrested. And we are also doing that. For example, the last one, it was last day when there were members that gunned down or fatally shot 2 members. We were able to trace that they're in KZN. We were able to arrest them, book them, and they're still attending. Some of them, they're being sentenced. Many times, I've even submitted the figures. I've got the figures nationally, not even in the city of Ekurhuleni. And those members are convicted, those suspects are convicted by the court of laws. We sign on monthly basis for members to go outside to attend courts because they're supposed to sleep. It depends on the court. It sits for 2-3 days. Members are going there and criminals have been convicted. There's nothing wrong about that. I know that when they were presenting, they said, we're not doing that, grandstanding, they're like, we're doing that. We've got figures, I've got case numbers and the names of the suspects and everything.
Is that the same thing you said at the Matlala Commission?
No. They even asked that.
But it's in a statement in the Matlala Commission?
Yeah, it's part of it. That's why it's part of my evidence. But we haven't arrived on
it. Okay, because you are still going there.
Yes.
That's fine then.
Yes.
So what then happens when you execute an operation outside the jurisdiction of Ekurhuleni? How do you process whatever you do? Let's say you arrested someone. How do you process that?
It depends per operation. You've seen some of the operation, when it's not serious, you can go to and book at the police station. If it's the city of Ekurhuleni, you inform them, you come with a suspect where he committed a crime. Most of the times, those crimes that are committed within the city of Ekurhuleni. And it's a challenge that we're having in Gauteng. Gauteng, most of the people that are there, 50% are from outside Gauteng. 50% are staying. And in most of the crimes, especially firearms and everything, they're outside, you see. But when you go down and get information, not intelligence, we don't do intelligence, we're not allowed in terms of intelligence. When you get information, we say, no, we know the suspect. Some of the relatives are on and say, no, he's at my aunt in KZN. You see, sometimes you get a team,
But do you win those cases, criminal cases in court?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The criminals are convicted.
Have you ever got sued for unlawful arrest?
No. As long as you provide evidence, suspects are convicted. With lawyers, with advocates, they're convicted many times. That's how I'm saying to you. You can even trace because I've got case numbers. Yeah. and check in terms of those case numbers. Some are still attending those cases.
Can you please submit those case numbers to the committee secretary?
fact-
When we're done.
Yeah, in fact,
What done?
this big file, I'm going to leave it for you.
Okay,
For this
that's fine then. Thank you. There is a principle that even with donations, it must not create a reasonable future preferential treatment. There is that principle. So, do you think Mr. Matlala has got business interest in Ekurhuleni?
As I've said, that clinics are not part of us.
What?
Clinics are not part of us. They are the mandate of the province. It doesn't have that.
No, but Mr. Matlala, that we know you ran an operation to safeguard the mayor against what you call disruption of the city.
No,
So it means Mr. Matlala is not only operating in clinics.
no. In that one, VIP, I've clarified that our VIP is in
But
Sosini.
the question is, Commissioner Mkhwanazi, do you think Mr. Cat Matlala has business interest? Like it's normal, any businessman. Do you think so?
No.
He doesn't have, he's the only business person in the world who has no business interest.
No, the service that he wants is not the one that he can get from us.
Which is which?
The VIP protection and working with clinics. No, it's not. Or VIP protection, but we're insourcing, we're using our own members. But
you gave him a voluntary job.
Yeah, but it was not a business. So they didn't gain anything there.
No, it is a business to him. To him, it's a business because he's able to pilot his work for everyone to see. So to him, it's a business.
Yes.
It's not a church.
Yes, you are correct.
Yeah. So I'm asking again, do you think that Mr. Cat does not have business interests?
No.
In relation to what he's doing?
No.
He's the only businessman in the world who has no business interests.
There are many business people who don't want to work with government or local government. I think government doesn't pay. Government, it's paying.
But
there are many business people.
But Cat has been working for government. 95% of his work, including the health part and the security part. Okay, let's leave it. You are running away.
No, I'm going to research that.
No, because the problem is that, the reason I'm asking is, Cat comes, offer services, donate to the municipality.
Yes.
And the principle says, as long as there is no supposedly some future preferential treatment, and one would be worried if you issue out a bidder and they have to compete with Cat, who has already had this kind of relationship with the municipality. So a normal business person would actually get irritated because the actual reasonable expectation will be that because Cat did this for the municipality and therefore is going to get a priority in this bid. I'm making an example. So that's the issue I'm trying to raise with you. You continue to say there were cars that were donated by Sintel. That's Sintel. But you make sentiments that they've hidden them, blah 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 blah. Who is they?
Thank you, Honorable Member. I've mentioned that the project manager of Sintel, it's former Deputy Chief of Police of Ekurhuleni, Rivers Peace. And he's the project manager. He's the one that was running project with Sintel. You see, it's him who did that, and the director of.
So they is Peace.
Peace and the chief of police, that the project manager, Isaac Mapia. Let me mention the names.
So he donated the vehicles and hidden them.
No, they donated the operational. When there was structural changes, that section had to come to me. When it was with me, I checked the.
Thank you so much, Honorable Skosan. May we proceed?
SC funa uyibona le ndoda. Donga Mwelase, Sontuli, Somkhele, Mayanda. Ezakho lezo msibaba.
I salute.
Sithokoza. Ngizokuthoma nje ngokukubuza ukuthi umlingano wami ubuze ngendaba le page 45 or 444 if I remember. Lana ma qualifications wakho athi une postgraduate diploma in public management. Yakuphatha isikhathi esingakanani ukuyenza?
Page 44.
It's 45. My qualifications, your postgraduate diploma. It took you how long?
Yes, I started 2012. Immediately after 2012 with the postgraduate. I think it was 3 years. It's 3 years postgraduate. After that, I continued to do masters. In fact, it was supposed to take 2 years, but because of financial complications, financial challenges, I delayed. You see, because the child was supposed to go to tertiary, then I had to adjust for that year. Then I continued. In fact, I was supposed to stay for 6 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
5 years, I stayed a year more than that.
So we started in 2012.
In fact, yes, I was there.
So it took you two years.
No. Remember, you say you're talking about masters or?
No, I'm talking about your postgraduate diploma.
Yes.
In public management.
No, it took 3 years, 2012 or 2011. Yes, but it was 3 years.
Yeah, what I'm trying to find out, if you remember, when have you started to do a postgraduate?
I think it's 2012. We're a team of, in fact, it was funded by the city. We're a team of 15 or 16 from the city, yes.
Yeah, because what you submitted to us, it says that you qualified on the 12th of April 2013. So it can't be 3 years. Then it means you started in a World Cup, which you still have to remember if it's 3 years.
I'll do that.
Now, do you have a bachelor's degree?
A postgraduate, it's like a bachelor's degree.
No, I understand that.
Oh, yes.
Do you have a bachelor's degree?
No, I did it with them. I started with a certificate and with Regenesis.
Babe Mkhwanazi ngiyabuyela la
NQF level, I did it, it's NQF level. The postgraduate, it's NQF level 6, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, ukuthi ngihabahabe msinyanyana ngoba ngisazokuthoma kuhle ngibona sidlule kuhle la. I-dissertation yakho, i-thesis or a research project or a capstone when you were doing masters. Uzenzile into engikhuluma ngazo?
It's dissertation. It's not thesis. Thesis usually it's PhD upwards. Dissertation. And it was on public transport and community safety around the field that I'm in. When I was doing masters, you do it when you do masters.
No, masters.
Yes. In that 2 or 3 years, when it's part of your curriculum, when you are doing it, they give you that thing. Whilst you are busy with other subject on the other end, it's a project, it becomes a project whilst you are doing your masters. 2 years.
No,
You said Nkaleni, I started when I started masters.
Yes, when was that?
2014 or 2015.
It took you how many years?
It took me 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, because I had a break between
20
postgraduate and and masters. I had to break and come back after a year.
Let's start now.
No, you're welcome.
MFA applies even where there's no money is paid. Do we understand that?
Yes, it's a legislation. It must guide you.
Reference, now I'm going to give you reference on your statement which was provided to us by you. In paragraph 27 to 31, and again in paragraph 34, you emphasize that.
Remember, in paragraph
27 to 31.
Oh.
Again in paragraph 34. You emphasize that Medicare 24 provided service at no cost to the city. Do you accept that under Section 62 and 116 of the MFMA, the use of municipal functions, personnel, authority, and operational integration with a private entity constitute a municipal resource even where there's no invoice issued? Do you agree?
Yeah, you are saying it says so.
You want me to repeat again?
Yeah, please. No, but I agree with you because you are reading it. I agree with you.
Yeah. What I'm asking you, do you agree?
Yes, because it's there, you are reading it.
Now, admission of illegality through informality, that you agree? That is an admission of illegality through informality.
Is it part of the legislation?
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking.
I don't have it with me.
The
They
question,
are advantageous because to read something that I don't have.
No. I'm reading what you submitted to us.
Yes.
Now I'm giving you a MFMA, which I think you know. I mean, you are a senior public service.
Remember, we didn't use services of the city to Medicare. Medicare used.
Wait,
Yeah.
Baba.
Can you read it? It says using.
Wait, Baba.
Okay.
We agreed. I started by saying to you, MFMA applies even where there's no money paid. Do you agree?
Yes.
Thank you. Then I gave you paragraph,
Yes.
which you submitted to us.
Yes.
Now, I said to you, do you accept that under Section 62 and 116 of the MFA, the use of municipal functions, personnel, authority, and operational integration with private entities constitute a municipal resource, even where there's no invoice issued? Do you agree?
But it says the use of municipal resources. My argument is that we did not use municipal resources, but they wanted to use their resources and provide their resources to the city. That's where we don't understand each other. That's why I don't agree.
I'm going to demonstrate to you because you are the one who
Yes.
gave us this.
Yes.
This morning as well. Reference paragraph 36 to 38. And in paragraph 37, you expressly stated that the city relationship with the private security companies was informal and had no formal agreement. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Do you accept that this admission means EMPD operations were conducted outside a lawful procurement, contracting and oversighting framework contrary to MFA and Municipal System Act, acting without lawful delegation? Do you agree?
Member, I don't disagree with you, but the
No, thank you.
the act says.
Yeah, but mamela,
Oh, yes.
you're not disagreeing with me. Am I right?
Yes, but the act says using state resources to a private company. But I'm saying to you, with my statement, the private company, we use the private company to benefit the state.
No, says Allah.
Oh,
I'm coming because you have no our 70. Anything else you said, those cars were not even delivered. Am I right?
yes.
Thank you. Reference, I'm going to give you a reference on your sworn statement here. 17, 26, and 51. In paragraph 17 and 26, you describe extensive operational control. While in paragraph 51, you rely allegedly on the instruction from Mr. Mzolo. Am I right?
sorry, member, you said 17,
And 26.
1726.
Yeah, you described to us extensively about the operational control, whilst in paragraph 51, you rely on an alleged instruction from Mr. Mzolo. Do you still remember that?
The to-do list. Yes.
Do you agree?
Yes, it's a to-do list. That's why I want to emphasize, because so that
I'm saying you rely on an alleged instruction of Mr. Mzolo. Do you agree?
No, but the instruction was saying, can we create the memorandum of understanding so that we can work?
Yeah, I'm saying you rely on the instruction, alleged instruction of Mr. Mzolo.
Mr. Mzolo and the meeting that we had. I've said even if
I'm saying it's your
Yes.
paragraph. It's not me.
Oh, yes.
Who's saying that?
Yes, yes.
The paragraph says so. Can you then point to the committee here, to any written MFMA compliant delegation authorizing you to operationalize private, medical, or security service on behalf of the city?
as I've said that for Medicare, they submitted a letter of memorandum requesting a memorandum of understanding or requesting us to sign, but that memorandum of understanding didn't succeed. Then with Matlala, it was an operational plan that we use when we are executing our operations. In fact, not only for that thing, in all our operations, we draft operational plan if it's a planned operation, guided by the SAPS or guided by the training that we got in terms of operations.
I'm coming to, in other ways, you agree. Because it's a question. Remember, the question, we are disagree or you agree with me?
The Act says so.
Thank you.
But operationally, it's different.
Blue lights, because there was a lot of denial, visas, and operational reality. Now, reference paragraph 65 to 69.
Yeah, I'm requesting clarity. When you say operational reality, are you saying there were blue lights?
I don't know about blue lights. There's a denial from you. And there's operational reality, which you as well. As I'm saying, go to reference, paragraph 65 to 69.
There's a denial from the city. There's a denial.
No, we're talking to you now. Remember, you are employed even if you are suspended now. We can't separate you from the city because you are a deputy commissioner, am I right?
I agree on that.
Thank you.
You said page?
65 to 69. In paragraph 65, you deny authorizing a blue light. Yet, in paragraph 66 to 69, you considered that Cat VIP vehicles were being processed, inverted commas, were being processed. Underline that.
Page 65.
65 to 69.
I'm having it. It doesn't talk about that.
No. Remember, you gave us this first.
Oh.
And then you gave us the
that one is corrected. That one is corrected. Here is the correct one. We are having it.
Now, wait, yes. Yeah. Fine. So yeah, I've got good both. So I'm saying this one, which okay, let me just rephrase my question. I must disown this one now. Completely.
Yes, because in the morning we corrected those ones. In the morning we worked on this one.
It was 66, 65, 69.
Yes.
So this document was false.
No, we corrected it. Remember, it's
I understand that.
Remember, it's two advocate. They consult. Two advocate. We spoke the whole night. They said, let's correct this, correct this, because when she's typing, I'm not there. My advocate, when she's typing, or my attorney. Then up until we corrected it, this is the correct one that we signed this morning. That one is no longer there. Because I can't have two affidavits to you. I must have one affidavit. I'm saying.
Because I've read this thing the whole night,
Oh, humble apologies.
And
apologies.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The Cat VIP vehicles, as you said, they were supposed to be processed anyway. Am I right?
Yes.
Now,
in fact.
No, it's fine.
Oh, yes. Let me say so, yes.
They were supposed to be processed. Do we accept that allowing those vehicles to operate before lawful registration created an unlawful impersonation of a state authority, whether or not you personally sign an approval? whether or not you sign a personal approval.
Remember, proxy was saying it's part of the process. Immediately after signing them of the donation,
Yes.
then we'll get them. You see,
Yes.
it is part of the process. That's how they will do. That's how they are doing things when they're getting donation. It's part of the process, and it's something that is outside my jurisdiction, outside my powers. It's how they do it in the fleet or as a proxy is doing it.
You stated as well that vehicles were still being processed as donation. Am I right?
Yeah, correct.
Why then were those vehicles already operational, contrary to MFMA asset management?
They were not operational.
They were still standing where you said they were standing.
Yes, they were not operational.
So they never moved at all.
I can't confirm that, but according to me, they never moved. But I can't confirm that because Aminego Ruleni, the company is in Tshwane, you see, or he was parking in his house. No, I was not there.
So earlier you said
Because
the guy who did that is working for Tshwane now, a Metro.
No. For which cars?
No, what I'm saying
We're
is,
talking about 2 cars now.
yeah, there's 2 cars, I remember.
Yes.
But what I'm saying, there's a guy which you spoke about that is working for Tshwane. He resigned, then he went to Tshwane. Am I right?
Yes, but it's a donut. It's not the ones of Cat Matlala.
Yeah, it's fine.
One. Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify on that. We'll go to
Yes.
that.
He's in Tshwane, yes, sir.
Yes. You stated that you stopped the use of Sintel vehicle once irregularities were discovered. Am I right?
You are correct.
So in other words, due diligence was not done.
Because I'm charged for that, yes, it was not done. Because
So you accept that you were wrong
for taking a decision for
Yes.
them to park.
No, whatever decision. What I'm saying, as you said, we are charged, and you agreed that when I'm asking you about the due diligence, that you haven't done a due diligence on that.
No, I'm still going to challenge it from my side because I consulted, I communicated, I went to the relevant department that does that. I didn't do it on my own.
Yeah. So, but what I'm saying, the park stops with whom?
With the fleet.
With the fleet.
Yes.
So you yourself, you are distancing yourself from these Sintel vehicles. What I'm asking, are you distancing yourself?
You are confusing me. We are talking about now with the Sintel vehicles.
Yes.
I went to the fleet. The fleet said,
I understand that. What I'm saying, you say you are not part of that.
As the acting chief of police says, the park was stopping with me.
Yeah. So you must take responsibility. Do you agree?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Why did you not immediately suspend Cat vehicle operations when the same defects, lack of approval, the insurance and all that? I understand you. You said those vehicles. Let me ask, how many vehicles were there? 2 BMWs, as you written here, 1
with the Cat.
Mercedes-Benz and 1 Golf. Am I right?
No, it was suspended immediately.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, those were the vehicles.
4 years.
Besides the helicopter.
No, the 4 vehicles that were there, it was vehicles. The helicopter was not there.
Yeah, what I'm saying besides the helicopter.
Oh, yeah.
I think this deliberately because the helicopter was supposed to be provided by Cat VIP. Am I right?
Yeah, you are correct.
Yes. And the way it's branded, I'm not sure whether, because it's you who gave us this. It was somewhere in the Emperor's Palace. The helicopter, whether it's futuristic or, I'm not sure.
You know the area, you're 100% correct. If you can see with the photos.
So the helicopter was there?
Yes.
And the helicopter belonged to Cat?
No.
It belonged to someone else?
Yes. Different. They only, as I've said that, they only stole the ideas or they stole it from the letter of intention. They did it separate with another company that we don't know. I don't know about the process. That's why I'm challenging.
In your affidavit, you said that Matlala was like a brother to you, am I right?
Yes.
Did you ever declare this relationship as a conflict of interest? I think one of my colleagues asked you, and I'm going to ask you again, in accordance to the Municipal Ethics Code and MFMA standard when decision affecting Cat VIP arises.
No, I declared. That's why there was a letter. No, we didn't declare. There was a letter that was submitted to the city.
Yeah, wait a second. Because in Bamba Masinya,
Yes.
you said you declared, but you did not declare.
No, let me correct myself.
Thank you.
Yes, there was a letter that was submitted. All these
Yes.
letters were submitted to the city. It was not a secret thing that was done at Mkhwanazi's house, if analysis. As there are letters and they are confirming, there's a person who's confirming, a PA, that yes, those letters came to the chief's office. She has confirmed that.
Do you accept that deploying a political connected private security company for protection of political office bearers outside lawful procurement framework creates a political capture of municipal police functions? You know why I'm saying that?
Yes.
You said the mayor from the DA, you provided this security on the day. I think it was a state of the nation. If I
State
remember.
of the city.
State of the city. Am I right? In your view, was that right for you to do that?
I don't accept that because I've said it many times that Cat doesn't want anything that has to do with politics. You see, and it was not the mayor who invited Cat. Cat and the mayor, they never met.
I understand that, but what I'm saying, because you are responsible.
Yes.
Hence, I'm asking you that, do you accept that it was wrong for you to do that?
You said political connected.
Yes, I said so.
No.
Let me repeat
Yes.
again. Do you accept that deploying a political connected private security company for a protection of a political bearers outside lawful procurement framework creates a political capture of municipal police functions? By doing that, sending a private company, as you know, you've got the capacity as a municipality to look after your mayor.
The company is not political connected. That's corrected. There were no politics there. It was operationally. There's nothing that mixes Cat with politics. In my statement, and when you check, and I've said it many times that even in our discussion, the man doesn't even include himself with politics. Anything. He's not aligned to.
So the issue of Begitele, it does not exist.
I don't know about that.
No, you said that Cat that does not mix with politics.
No, it doesn't discuss politics.
Yeah, I'm saying to you,
It's business.
Yeah, I'm saying to you, it's you who said so.
Yes, you are correct.
You know the issue of Begitele and Cat Matlala.
No.
You never heard of it.
No, I heard of it.
When we visited there, you never heard of that. The issue of a black woolworth bag.
No, I heard about that. It was on a second, but first day I was.
So let's not say that he's not involved in politics. Say between yourself and him. Yes, I'll understand that.
Oh yes, let me see.
Thank you. Now, because of time, I'm looking at the time there. I've got 7 minutes or so. Now, why did you continue to integrate the private security companies into EPMD operations without vetting framework? I think that question you've been asked. I'm just want to emphasize that. SAPS clearance or council approved risk as assessment. Was that done? Maybe it was done.
No. I've said that's what our oversight. We went to the company, we checked the company is registered.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yes.
But in terms of vetting, SAPS to get a clearance or an approved risk management from the council itself, that was not done.
Remember, vetting is done by SSA.
Yes, SSA, true.
We don't have that mandate.
Yeah, so I understand that. I'm not saying you should have done that, but I'm saying you must do that.
Yes, you are correct.
But that was not done.
You are correct.
So it was an oversight from you.
You are correct.
So you accept that.
You are correct. 100%.
You repeatedly rely on superior officers, systematic failures and resource constraint, yet on your submission, you establish a long-standing senior command authority and public management qualifications. Am I right?
You are correct.
Do you accept that then, at minimum, your conduct constitute gross negligence in allowing unlawful, unregulated, and captured security arrangements to operate within EMPD?
Honorable member, you are politicizing what is not politicized.
No, I'm not politicizing. I'm just asking.
I'm a policeman.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If you don't accept, you don't accept.
I don't know.
Remember, we are not judging you. I think that I must make it very, very clear. We are probing. We want the truth. You should not feel bad. It's not personal.
Yes.
You know, we just want to get the truth because South Africans out there, they want to get the truth.
Yeah, you are correct when you say I didn't vet it, you see, but the connection and captured part of it, no. But there I agree with you. As I've
Let
said,
me
there was
then-
oversight.
Before my time siphela baba. Ngabe uyamazi Vusimuzi? Nanga one cafe lapha eSprings, izingiza cafe. Uyamazi?
Izingiza Cave.
Yeah, eSprings. Vusimuzi uyamazi? Is he your brother mhlambe? Let me ask
No,
like that.
no.
Umazi.
No,
It's
no.
for the first time uzwa ngaye kimi nje.
No, I know him because we once closed that place for irregular, but he won it in court. We were challenging because there was a complaint of music and what, but it was not me. I just submitted then other department, especially the environment that deals with noise and what, the
Okay.
one that dealt with him.
Uyayazi company ebayibiza ukuthi uGugu General Trading and Project.
No.
Awuyazi.
Yes, no.
So uSibu lo naye awumazi vele akumazi.
Usbu is exact. I know him. I know that he applied and he operated, then the council stopped, but he went to
No,
court and we-
asime kancane.
Oh.
Sibuyele emuva. Uthe uSibu wavala into lapha eSprings, am I right?
Yes, I vala, but he won it in the court of law.
Wavala in cafe or in
It's a cave.
into zama bylaws or in so.
Yeah, those are my bylaws, yes.
And then uthi uke wabereka ne councilor yenu.
No. He's having his exact place. That's
So is it said uyayazi?
his exact, yes, because that's where there was a problem. You see,
Inkinga bekuyini lapho?
they operated noise. There was a complaint from the citizens of Springs that they're making noise and what, but he challenged that decision in court. Then he won it.
Akana tender ayenza ne city of Ekurhuleni.
I won't confirm in terms of tenders.
Now ngizobala Ekurhuleni uthi compromise in nani?
He
Ekurhuleni municipality.
comprised,
Yeah, it comprises of Springs.
it's south, it's 10 cities.
Yeah.
Former old cities.
Okay. No, it's fine.
Yes, it's,
Mara into engidisappointako nasi ke engicabanga ukuthi udisappoint abantu abaningi.
yes.
It's not only Jamestown, Alberton, Captain Park. Umuntu ohlala ethembisa kule oyisubmitted.
Yes.
Umbekele ngaphandle ngoba iCaptain Park is not Thembisa.
No, it's part of it.
Ikahlo no izwa ngithini wena.
Oh.
You can't tell umuntu wase Captain Park ukuthi it's part of Thembisa ikhuwa. Umuntu ngeke umtshele ukuthi uhlala ethembisa. Ngifuna ukwenzela nje umzekelo umuntu wase Katlehong angeke ukuthi uhlala eJamestown. Umuntu wase Jamestown angeke ukuthi uhlala endweni. Ngisho ukuthi akhe ngathi siyayibuyisa nendawo zethu siyasithuthuka ngoba la ubale only amadoroba as if ayikho iphosphorus. And ngizwe uthi unenkomo inkomo ezikuliphi plus siyayivala manje.
Or say it's not the plaza, it's a land. We are close to, I think close to 50. The land that has been demarcated. All of us were there.
Ekakagiso or kuphi?
Ekatlehong.
Ekatlehong.
Yes.
Ezidonatiwe or wazithenga?
Ngazithenga ezinye ziyakhula.
Ezinye ziyakhula.
Yes.
Hayi ke mfoko Mkhwanazi. Ngibawa ukuthi ke mawukuthi uyabuyela emberegweni niziphathe kuhle. Ngoba kuyabonakala ukuthi uGeneral Mkhwanazi isibongo ngazi isibongo ofanana na. Usikhelebhile ngokuthi sazi indwezi esizizwako la ezithusako. Ngoba into esizizwa la siyasithusa kuyatsho ukuthi anikakaziphathi kuhle ngoba mangicala lapha kini banenge abantu abasaspendiwe njengoba abuza umlinga nami ukuthi I think honorable Mkwango ukuthi 2 senior officials abekho emberegweni as we speak. Mangivala ubona ukuthi ke kwenziweni ukuthi kulunge iSouth Africa nabantu bathola iservice delivery.
As I've said, now I'm focusing on this, but intervention is needed. It's very
Ngiyathokoza.
important in terms
Ngiyathokoza uthe seka masekenze njaya kusuke kubhalile. Ngiyathokoza che.